Hey y'all, it's Vicky, and welcome to another video. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. So this is Vlogmas, and I just call it that because that's what everybody else calls it. It's trying to film every day during the month of December. Y'all, I know that some people say this is a gimmick for views or because AdSense is up in December. I haven't really noticed that it's up that much from last year. I'm definitely not going to make what I made last year. Of course, I'm not getting the views that I did last year. But it's neither here nor there. I put this up because I want to put it up. That's it. I love Christmas. Some people don't care. Some people, get depressed during Christmas. I just sometimes do. But the best way I know to keep going and enjoy is just be festive. Be festive during the season. And that's exactly what I do. I understand this is the first day of Hanukkah, so happy Hanukkah if you celebrate. And now we're going to do the Advent calendar. And I'm a child, so this is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And I've still got some of it here on the counter that I need to put on the tree that I haven't. But I'm doing 14 and 15. So this is 14. And I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. And 15 looks like he's still in the stocking. So there you have it. Okay, now, most of this month is a hodgepodge of everything. Eclectic, as Sarasota Tim calls it. So I'm talking about anything I want to. A lot of it is I'm responding to him. And that's exactly what it is. Some say I'm milking him for views. I'm coattailing off of him. Hey, have at. You can say whatever you want to. In my vlog and in other things, I say, I don't care what you call me. I don't care what you say. This is my life, and it is. And if today I want to talk about Sarasota Tim, I will. Also, someone said that they had to throw it in my face that I said I wasn't going to use his name in my title anymore. Well, guess what, y'all? I changed my mind. I bet some of you changed your mind too. And I'm not talking to you, my viewers. I'm talking to someone out in this world who felt the need to try to call me out on stuff when I really thought they were my friend. But I guess sometimes friends in the YouTube world, they don't last very long. And I hate that. I mean, I do. I hate it. And never done anything to this person. And why they wanted to start throwing me under the bus is beyond me. But it is what it is. Can't do nothing about it. Moving on. Okay, we're going to talk about Tim, of course. And the video he put up this morning, I don't think he's put up any more. If he has, I haven't seen it. I've been at work. Okay, he showed some stuff that he bought from Walmart. And of course, most all of it's going back. That's all he does. Buy and return, buy and return. That is such a great life to have, y'all. You want to spend your time going and buying stuff and returning it. I just don't understand. But whatever. And I know I can't say I don't know anymore either. Lord, help us all. All right. He also mentions that he might return the Apple Watch. Y'all, if he returns the Apple Watch to the Apple Store, he's only going to get Apple credit. I think he'll try to sell the watch to get cash, but we'll see. All right. Claimed he got some copyright strikes for something on the TV from a video that he didn't put up last night. Y'all, he's put up Grit TV and other stuff. And I'm surprised that Fox News hasn't got him before. Because they like to copyright strike people that, unless you're a great big channel. I don't know, for whatever reason. Maybe it's a bot. Who knows? But they like to copyright strike people. So I've been told. Okay. So I'm just going to call that out as saying, I'm not sure that he was being truthful on that. Okay, he claims he got a faulty iPhone case, so he's returning it. There again, he didn't show it. So I question anything he doesn't actually show on camera. All right, he talks about the Kickstand Lodge in Robbinsville, North Carolina. Of course, he doesn't mention Robbinsville, which is near where he's talking about. And he says it's a motorcycle campground. I think they allow more than just motorcycles now, but you can check it out for yourself if you're interested. Okay, he talks about going up to Michigan and other parts of the country. He's not going anywhere unless somebody gives him some money. I mean, he just does not want to spend his money. I'm not going to say he won't spend it until he has to, but he wants to spend other people's money. And I would be surprised if he goes further than Tennessee, North Carolina this time, because that seems to be where he goes and he stops. He goes to Georgia and then he'll go up to Tennessee. Seeing him go all the way up to Michigan or, New York, I'll believe it when I see it. Let's put it that way. And he talks about the watch. Now, he has the cellular watch. I have the non-cellular watch. And I bought mine in 2019 is the year I bought mine. And it's still going just fine. Now, the battery, I'll start getting low battery if I don't charge it when I get home. I'll start seeing low battery about 8 o'clock at night. But it doesn't take it more than an hour to charge back up. But the reason I say that he doesn't need the cellular one. Cellular one will kind of eat up your data. Or I may not have that correct, but I think it will. This one will tell you anything you need to know. You can answer the phone from it as long as your phone is in range. And it's a pretty good size range. But no, you can't, walk up the street a mile and answer it. But he's talking about that the watch keeps answering him. Well, he's holding it too close and talking too loud. Only time Siri really comes on is if I say her name. She might come on now here in a minute, but I don't have near the trouble he was trying to. And like I said about the iPhone 17 Pro Max, the longer you have that phone, the likelihood of that phone getting to know how you want to use it, and it will adapt to that. And this watch will do the same thing. And he talks about nobody needs the 17 Pro Max. I disagree because I have the Pro Max. I'm not saying I needed it, but that's the one I wanted. And, I have thought about getting a smaller one just to have as a backup because, I've got my mom's cell phone over here that I could trade in, but I don't know. And the only time I really thought that I would like to have a smaller one was Saturday night when I was trying to film those Christmas lights. It was so hard trying to film with this phone, and I didn't take the other camera, but I was driving and trying to film. And it's not a good video. It's not good at all. I don't know whether to put any of it up. I tried to go through it yesterday afternoon, and I just don't know. I know. I said, I don't know. And I said, I'll keep saying I don't know because that's what I want to say. And the reason I say that, and I have said this so many times, and that's why I think, why don't people listen to me? I have said that I have a habit of saying I don't know because a friend of mine at work, we both say it. And we both think it keeps it out of trouble. Keeps ourselves out of trouble by just saying, I don't know. So that's the reason I say it. It's just a habit. All right. Now, what else did I have in these notes? And this is more stuff personal from me that has nothing really to do. Some of it had to do with Tim. Okay, this is what I'll bring up. Someone said they had quit watching me because I admitted to giving Tim money. Y'all, I admitted that 2 years ago. Whenever I first started doing this channel, it was one of the first things I told you. It wasn't in the first video, but it was on out there that I said I had made the mistake of sending him $25. If you can't get over the fact that I sent him $25 2 years ago, then you probably don't need to be watching me. I mean, y'all, we live and learn. We all make mistakes. We all have probably given to someone or a charity that later on we thought, should I have really done that? I can't take it back. You know, it's not returnable. All right. I'll go on. Okay. Okay, Tim says he's making more money than he was. Okay, if that's the truth, Tim, we need to see the proof. Until you show us the proof, I don't believe it. Because I'm not making the money I made last year from YouTube. I'm not. All right. Let's see. And then I just get into some other personal stuff that I just need to get out. I'm not getting into it on this video because it sounds like I don't want to be a narcissist, because that's kind of what it sounds like. I had some comments on I had so many great comments on that video from yesterday about me responding or rebuke, whatever, of that video that Tim put up. And there was a couple of things I left off, like he said he was on every TV in America when that Social Security video went. I mean, I don't think he was on that many. I think the video now is up to about 3 million, and he probably had 1 million at that time. I think there's more television sets in America than 1 million. So no, he wasn't on everybody's. You know, he likes to exaggerate, as do a lot of us at times. So, all right, we're going to stop this video now, and I'm going to talk about some stuff I bought at the Dollar Tree. So, I'm going to stop it right now. See y'all. If you continue watching, you might learn something. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I went to the Dollar Tree and picked up some stuff. Now, I pulled up Dr. Dre's video and looked at some stuff to see what she was talking about, and then I remembered from the other girl that I watched. I can't ever think of her name, but I'll list it below, about some things they had picked up. So this is what I picked up. Well, one of the things I've already tried, this is the Global Beauty Care Firming Anti-Wrinkle Neck Cream. Peptides and hyaluronic acid smooth, tighten, and hydrate. And, you know, the ingredients start off as being pretty good. You know, nothing is in here that I see that, you know, glycerin, you know, niacinamide. I think that's what that is. I don't have my glasses in here. And there's a glare, of course, on this box. If it was a dark color, I could read it. But when it's white like this, it's hard for me to read. Anyway, there's just some things in here that are supposed to be good for your skin. But I think it's watered down, even though it says, well, the first thing is water. So I think it's watered down. Y'all, I put this on my face yesterday. And, you know, I don't have extremely dry skin, but now it is a little parched right now because of the humidity being so low and it's so cold. But, I mean, it feels good. I mean, that's what it looks like. And you put it on, and it feels wonderful as you're putting it on. But it's like your skin just drinks it up, and within 15 minutes, it's like you never put anything on. So, I don't know. I mean, I like something that I can kind of feel an hour from now. It doesn't have to be that it's greasy, but I'd like to feel like I put something on. Let's say, for instance, that other cream I have in there, that barrier cream. And I know I'm not telling you the name. I forget it. I do many things off the cuff. Too many things off the cuff. Let me go get it. Okay, anyway, this is the In Beauty Extreme Cream is what this is. And I know that $50 is a lot different than $1.25 or $1.50. I would have to look at the receipt to see how much we paid for that, because some of them were different prices. I think all of them were $1.25. Okay. Anyway, this is an extreme cream firming and lifting moisturizer. I put it on my face and neck and décolleté. This is what it looks like. A lot thicker. You put it on, and there again, it feels nice. It's not near as watery, but I guarantee you, in an hour from now, you'll still feel like you have this on unless you wash your hands really good. But this, it's already gone in, y'all. It's already gone. I mean, if you have extremely oily skin, I guess it's fine. But I would not purchase this again for $1.25. I'm sorry. I'd rather save up all my $1.25s and buy this. But it may work for somebody. But, and there again, I may be just a skin snob. But no. I mean, one day I may have no other choice. I may be so broke, I have to buy that. Well, I'll handle that when the time comes. All right, now let's see what else we got, because I've not really tried anything else, but I did buy some stuff. Okay, now, this is something Dr. Dre said for people that really had extremely dry skin. And now, Dermasil was a brand that I used up 10 years ago. That was at Walmart. And I know it's only at the dollar store now. Now, I don't think it's the same thing. I think they just bought the name. I want to say the original Dermasil was put out by Vaseline or somebody like that. But anyway, this says it's paraben-free, dye-free, oil-free, fragrance-free. Of course, Dr. Dre loves anything that's fragrance-free. I kind of like fragrance myself, as long as it's not too offending. There's no smell to it, as there's no smell to that other that I gave you. But anyway, this is supposed to be a toner. And I'll hold it up on my arm. I'm putting it right here. And that's what it is. It's a toner. I mean, it's better than anything with alcohol in it. If you have really dry skin, but you still want a toner, I would think this is pretty good. Now, this has snow mushroom now, which I understand is supposed to be extremely good in the wintertime. It's another thing that's moisturizing. So I'm going to go out on a limb right now and say this is probably worth it. But I'll let you know later on. But that one right now I think is pretty good. Now I did do a test on this before I put it on my face and neck. So I just let you know, I try to test everything inside my arms here before I put it on my face. I know Dr. Dre says to do it for a week, but I didn't do it that long. Okay, this is another thing I bought. And I bought this just because I thought it was pretty. This is the Sheer Melon Body and Face Serum. This is what it looks like. And I have not even tried this. Well, the pump may be messed up on it. And see, that's another thing with these dollar store products, is you never know when you're going to get a faulty pump or a faulty applicator of any kind. And it is. I don't think it's going to work at all. And see, that's another thing that's irritating to me. I want something that's going to work. I don't care how much I paid for it. If it should work. But it's not. It's stuck. So that's one thing. Another thing that's going to irritate me. Now, this looks like a cream to me. It don't really look like a serum. But that's what see it? And it feels much better than that neck cream does. Now, whether it is any better, I don't know. I do see a little bit of shimmer in there. This does have a scent, but it smells like marshmallows. You know, it's got a little sweet scent to it, so it's got fragrance. And you can't see the ingredients because of the way the packaging is. But it's not bad. It's just, I don't know, you may not like the fragrance. Let's see what else I got here. I got one more thing. It's a mask. This is copying the Peter Thomas Roth mask. I'm pretty sure it's copying that. I don't know that for sure. This is the Resurfacing and Exfoliating Enzyme Mask with pumpkin and AHAs. So this is going to have some acids in there. So it's going to be a little bit, it may tingle. if you use it. And let's see what I'm seeing on here as far as ingredients. I think I'm seeing some glycolic acid, but it's on down. This is probably not as strong as PTR's, but, and I'll let you know what I think. I'll try to use it tonight and let you know what I think. Now, one of you were talking about, I think it was Lori, has been very supportive of me. She was mentioning she felt it was too late for her. It's never too late for your skin. I mean, start today, tomorrow, and I can guarantee you a year from now, if you keep at it, you'll notice a difference. It won't be sudden, but you start today, tomorrow, you take a pic, and then do it a year from now. You know, as long as you've been consistent, if you've been doing it every day and night, every morning and night, I guarantee you, you'll see a difference. Now, this is watered down from what the PTR is, but I'm not upset about that. I kind of like it when it's a little watery. And it's just got a little bit of, I don't know what they're using for the exfoliating part. I hope it's nothing that, I mean, I hope it's the little beads. But anyway, I'll look at these ingredients better and we'll follow up on this. I'm going to get a pen out and date all this stuff, and we'll come back in 30 days. And I'm going to make a note that we got to come back in 30 days to talk about it. All right, now, one thing I bought at Sephora. Went into Sephora for just a minute Saturday, and every year I buy me one of these Fenty gloss bombs. It's a habit ever since they've been coming out, and I do love them. Now, they didn't have the shade I wanted. It was out of stock, and I don't remember what it's called, but this was close to it. This is called Miss Jellyfish, and this is what it looks like. The one that I wanted was iridescent too, but this one's a little bit more, I mean, not quite as much, but the other one I think was more pinky, where this is more lavender. So let's put it on and see what my lips look like. There's a little bit of grittiness to it, but not bad. And of course, my lips are a little dry. I need to scrub them tonight. But this is the Gloss Bomb. The Gloss Bomb is great. Now, I think she does have one that's tingling. When I say she, it's Rihanna. This is her brand. But most of them are not. They just feel good on your lips. That's all I can say. But every year I try to get a different one. So that's all I have today. So if you stayed for the whole video, thank you so much. And let me come back with an emoji to put down if you stayed till the end. Okay, if you watched till this point at the end, the Hanukkah menorah. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And like, as I said, if you celebrate Hanukkah, then happy Hanukkah. Of course, happy holidays to all of you. And I'll be back tomorrow, either with a video or a short. So thank you again for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.